So how do you, even if you say that today also I would like to sell my Nokia phone with those high prices when they were introduced, nobody is going to buy them. And all this happens because of the business analytics. The term is business analytics. They were not able to analyze the things. They were not able to analyze the things, analyze the business needs. See, the term business analytics refers to the skills, technologies, applications, and practices that facilitate continuous iterative exploration. Continuous iterative exploration. Do you understand this word? Continuous. Why it is continuous? Every time the requirement is changing. Every time. So you need to keep updated. Facilitate continuous iterative exploration. Iteratively, you have to do your analysis continuously. And you need to explore what customer needs and investigation of the past business performance, customer data, and competitor landscape. See here, there are three words: past business performance, customer data, and competitor landscape. So you should be aware of each and everything. So what is business analytics? It is nothing but the skills, technologies, applications, and practices that facilitate continuous iterative exploration and investigation of past business performance, customer data, and competitor landscape. So as you have huge amounts of data evolving each second you are getting some terabytes of data generated on your web interfaces. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, they have become like, what do you say, gods of the business market. They're leading. If you want to do any digital marketing, do it on LinkedIn, do it on Facebook, WhatsApp, which is a Facebook company now. How they are growing. YouTube is basically used as a what you say, advertising marketing place nowadays. Google Ads. So continuously, these are the business analytics gives those skills, technologies, applications, and practices that facilitate continuous iterative exploration of the data and investigate past business performance. So as you have the data, you're going to investigate your past business performance. What has happened and how I can improve it. So you're going to mainly fall back on the data, historical data that is present with us. Past business performance can be analyzed, right? And customer data, whatever the customer data we have, and competitor landscape data. So all those data we are going to analyze using the skills, technologies, applications, and practices to improve our revenues, improve our customer satisfactions, right? And reduce our extra expenditures. So what is an expenditure? Can anybody tell me what is the difference between expenditure and a cost? Yeah. What is the difference between expenditure and cost? No lead?
Expenditure is the way of spending money, sir,
Mhm.
and the cost is the item cost.
Expenditure.
Mm, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you're right, Balu. You're very close to it. But here I would like to add something to this one. Expenditure. What do you mean by expenditure? Monthly expenditure. What do you are earning so much, and what is your monthly expenditure? What does that mean? What is your monthly expenditure? What does that mean? Expenditure is a basic need, right? I mean, you to resolve your basic needs, you have to spend some money. So it depends on you how much you want to spend on that, right? Like you want to go very luxuriously, you want to live a medium life, or you want to live a normal. Okay, so so it depends on the company what is like. It should take a decision on what is important at this point of time. There are so many expenditures. What if I don't spend on a particular area? What is going to happen? It should be able to analyze it. Otherwise, if it is going on spending the money wherever it has an expenditure, it will go into losses, right? Am I wrong or right? You have to control your expenditures. Is it the I mean expenditure? The expenditure should be controlled. Cost is okay. That is basic cost of each and every item. That is fine, or the service that you have. Is it making sense to you all? Does that make sense? No? Yeah, of course, yes. Right? So you should control the expenditures finally. And what are revenues? Do you know what a revenue is? Anybody here? Please tell me what a revenue is. As I told you, three terms I told. One is increase the revenues, reduce the expenditure, and increase your customer satisfaction or expectations. What does that mean, basically? What is the revenue? No,
The
nothing.
total
It's not
profit
profit.
earned by the
It is not profit.
selling of the product from the business.
It is not the profit.
So revenue is
Uh,
total income generated by
Yeah,
company.
yes, exactly. So income generated by the company. Exactly, Preeti. So it is the income generated by the company. So that income, when you generate more and more income, obviously will be going towards what is the reason behind Amazon's success. You know that profit margins are very less after analysis. And why is that? Company still successful in the market because of its high revenues. It's because of its high revenues. Even though it has got less profit margins, it has got huge revenues, huge revenues. You can't even imagine. And you can imagine per day how many lakhs of orders Amazon is receiving all over the world. I'm not talking about only Hyderabad, or I'm not talking about a particular state, Telangana. I'm talking about the whole world. Millions of orders will be received, and how they are managing all these things, how they're able to supply those goods, even specifying the day and time. They very clearly specify that you'll be receiving this product by this time, by this day. How is that possible? You're not catering to a customer base of 100 or 200. Here we have millions and trillions of customers, right? But how they are doing that? So this is all about the revenues. So that is the income generated by the company. And then you have increase in the customer expectations. So why you need to improve the customer expectations? Why you need to improve the customer expectations? What is the need for that?
To be successful in your business.
Yeah, no, to be successful, but to keep, if you're not satisfied with any product, let us say, in Amazon that you have ordered, will you go again and will you buy it? Okay, for the first time, okay, you bought something went wrong. Maybe you might have you might have thought like, okay, something went wrong. I got a wrong product. Okay, and even it did not get replaced. That's fine. For the second time also, you bought the product and you are not satisfied. What you do? Will you go again and prefer to buy with Amazon?
Repurchase, sir, for repurchasing
No,
means
no, no, no. Will you
customer.
buy? Because when you are having continuously like you are not satisfied, let us say 2 or 3 times you are not satisfied. Again, you'll not go and buy, right?
No, no, no,
Of
sir. No
course.
one, no one can try again because it's also taking 2 to 3 days, and after that we don't able to get product
Right
at
product.
time.
So
So at that time we don't feel comfortable to buy again. So in this
yeah,
e-commerce segment, it is very required.
exactly. So that's what is the thing to understand over here. If you don't have, if you don't improve your customer expectations or work on customer satisfaction, so they will not come back to you to buy your products. So you have to, how the customer base is formed with your reviews that you get on the products, like the products that are bought with Amazon. Those reviews are being analyzed again using sentiment analysis. It is also part of artificial intelligence again. Sentiment analysis. Is the product good or bad? Analyzing the text, analyzing the reviews that are given by the customers. All this is done with artificial intelligence. So how it is done? Right? So all this is part of business analytics. Everything starts with business analytics. Now business analytics is famous across all the organizations. Every domain, every business, take any business, there is no analyst, I will not agree. Every business will have an analyst. At least one analyst should be there to analyze your business performance. Right? So the main goal is to gain insights and drive business planning. So once you have the data, you're analyzing the data. After analyzing the data, what you're going to get? You're going to get insights. Insights of the data. And with that insights, with those insights which you're receiving from the past data that you have, you'll be making business decisions. Earlier, people used to make intuitive decisions, okay, and people they had to depend on experts to take these business decisions, important business decisions like where, when I have to introduce the new product, in which month, which product, like what kind of new product we should develop and introduce, when it should be introduced. on which segments we should focus more, in which regions we should introduce them, on what age groups we should think of more. All these things were intuitive earlier. Now it is data-based. Now as we have data and we have data analytics and everybody is analyzing and they are getting very easily the patterns. Basically, you are analyzing your customer base. What the customer is doing, basically. You're just focusing on your customer. Netflix. Best example is Netflix and YouTube. How they recommend their videos, how they give offers, and the value of the offer. Yeah, all these things will be dependent on business analytics. Am I right? Right. So that's the reason I told you. Business analytics empowers businesses to automate and optimize business processes, and thereby enabling them to sustain the competitive advantage. So to keep maintained your business advantage or competitive advantage that you're having, you have to have strong business analytics. Strong business analytics. Right? That is what is important. Correct? With this, what happens? We can leave a huge amount of competitors behind us. We can accelerate like anything. And that was the success. That was the reason behind the success of Amazon. That was the reason behind the success of Amazon, I'm telling you. See here. Now, the part of Excel. Why we need Excel? So Microsoft Excel has got extensive analytical capabilities to perform statistical analysis with added visibility, flat learning curve, and good reporting functionalities. Excel has become the tool of choice to start your analytics journey. Why? Is the question. Can anybody tell me? Even if you go to any small company, people, you see the leads or the managers using Excel today, right? Not Tableau or BI. Nobody uses that.
Because
Those,
it is free, sir. It is free and open source, and we company have no pay, company don't have to pay any amount for these. And also, this is very familiar with everybody. Everyone know Microsoft Excel. So
exactly.
everybody have experience about this. Doesn't
Correct.
matter. Everyone have knowledge of advanced Excel, but everyone have knowledge of basic Excel. So from the
Good.
basic Excel to advanced Excel is the one process. So everyone can learn easily. So this is very
Yes.
familiar technology for that.
Exactly. Exactly, Preeti. Thank you very much to pitch in. So it is an open source. It is easily available in the market, and you don't have to spend much on licensing also. And starting from basic mathematics, it has got even more complex statistical functions in Excel that can equally perform at par with all these other BI tools, like specialized tools like Tableau, Power BI, Cognos. There are many BI tools, but at par, Excel can work with them. So Excel has become the tool of choice to start your business analytics journey. And the concepts, they start or evolve from Excel itself. They don't start from anywhere. Other BI tools like Tableau, Power BI, they take inspiration from Excel only. I'm damn sure about that concept, and hope you are also, because I don't know about few people who don't know about other things like pivot tables are there. The pivot table that are used in Excel, that is nothing but you are going to use in Power BI and Tableau. It is extension of Excel, right? So what do you mean by flat learning curve here? High visibility and good reporting functionalities. Of course, good reporting functionalities, the reason is that it has got all the functions starting from basic mathematics and extending towards complex statistical analysis. But what is high visibility? What is high visibility?
Representing the form of that and the things that come.
Exactly. Exactly. Very good. Right? Visually, we are able to visualize everything. And what is a flat learning curve? What is a flat learning curve? What is a flat learning curve? What is a flat learning curve?
It's not very difficult to learn.
Pardon?
It's not very difficult to learn this.
Your voice is very low. Who is this? Who is this? Could you please repeat? Could you please repeat? Who is this? So the learning curve is very flat. It says that it's very easy. There is, yeah, Niti. Yeah. So you can learn easily. It's not difficult, right? You're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Niti. It is not difficult to learn. So Excel is a beginner's tool of choice to perform data analytics. That is the reason it is told Excel is a beginner's tool of choice to perform data analytics.